striking 440.
Striking 440. And the mayor called and said 405, that they wouldn't be here. So we strike 405. 423, I would like to add closed session, talk about employment.
423.
423. Is there anything else? Come before president of the board?
I'm just trying to read that on the county administrator. You didn't have anything?
No, sir. No, closed session. I don't think, I have something for the closed session. The juvenile detention center will come under that as well.
Today.
Huh?
Closed session. Yep, that is. There's nothing else, I entertain a motion.
I'll make it, sir.
If we move to proper second, any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Motion carried. 4:03 p.m. Bid open. EWP site on PR 85 166.
Alright, this is, EWP site on, County Road 555, 85, 166. This is, Mr. Collins, this is in your district and Mr. Moore's district. Engineering estimate, all these forms on. Engineering estimate is $260,000.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. It's hot in here.
Yeah,
Did you say 240?
260, 260,000, yes, sir.
260. And that's something we got to pay for and then get reimbursed, right?
Yes, this is a 9010.
19.
Do we ever get our other reimbursement?
They sent a message out, what I sent to you, it was going to be mailed out. Oh, you've already got it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yes. All right, we're gonna do the ones online first. First one is Kane Incorporated, out of Kosciuszko, certificate of responsibility is 13876. Affidavit's been signed. Bid bond's good.
David.
Oh, yes, affidavit's been signed, yes. His bid is $304,650. $304,650.
Do they get your estimate?
Oh,
Out of curiosity, do
yes.
they know your estimate?
yes.
They don't really very much.
If they ask for it. All right, the next one is TM Production LLC out of Starkville. Certificate of responsibility is 23643. Affidavit's been signed. His bid is $385,300. 385,300. All right, next one is Innovative Performance Construction Company out of Jackson. Certificate of responsibility is 20154.
You said that was innovative.
Affidavit been signed. Bid line clear. His bid is $317,800. 317,800. All right, next one is J.J. Ferguson Sand and Gravel out of Greenwood. Certificate of responsibility is 04491. Affidavit been signed. Bid line is good. His bid is $239,719.50. 239,719.50. 239,719.50. Next one is Staycon LLC out of Grenada. License number is 25685. Affidavit been signed. Bid line is good. His bid is $222,150. 222,150. Next one is Progressive Construction of Mid-South, out of Bahia. Certificate of responsibility is 17052. Affidavit been signed. Bid bond is good. His bid is $373,514.64. 373,514.64. Next one is McNair Construction out of Greenwood. License number is 10727. Affidavit been signed. Bid bond is good. Bid is $229,250. 229250. All right, the last one is Towns Construction out of Grenada. Certificate of responsibility is 07443. Affidavit been signed. Bid bond is good. His bid is $277,415. 277415. Oh, when you take it under advisement, we can do a bid down, bring it up next Monday, or we can, I can go here and add up a few others if y'all want to award it today.
Let's get it over.
Make a motion to table it to next,
Let me get a bid down.
Second one.
let you look at it.
Can't take it on advice, yeah. Okay.
It's been moved and probably second question. All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carried. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Engineer. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
All right.
Next month.
Yes.
Come on, sir. 4:10 p.m. Danny Boy Production.
How's everybody?
All right, how you doing?
All right. My name is Danny Lewis. For those of you that may know me or may not have heard of me, it's Danny Boy Entertainment. but I am a production manager and concert promoter. And I brought my business here back to LEFLORE County. I've been coming here for years. I know some of these gentlemen, a lot of them are familiar with my work. Sheriff Payne and Mr. Hall. I've known Mr. Brown for some time. Basically what I'm doing is I'm coming here. I'm from a small town myself. So I understand that how small town government works. Usually when a guy comes in from out of town and he's asking for something, they raise eyebrows. So first of all, let me say that I'm not here asking for anything astronomical or outrageous. I would only like to present myself to you so y'all can put a face with the name and the business and to ask for support. However, I do understand that the events that I bring to small towns have a great economic impact on this town, just like any other, and the surrounding towns. I had a concert here on last month with King George, and all the hotels were full and the restaurants were full for 2 days. Matter of fact, I paid $139 for a hotel room on Thursday. I paid $231 for the same room on Friday, and $278. And I never changed rooms on Saturday. So I kind of understand, you know. And, I understand what it brings, and I welcome that. I just want to let you guys know the power that be, so to speak, who I am, so you know my face when you hear the name. And basically, I'm just asking for support. I plan on doing more events. I have an event scheduled for this Saturday with another very popular guy. It's probably going to do the same thing or even better because we're selling tickets real well. And, you know, I want to keep coming, but however, I do want to offer some support. Whatever you find in your hearts and in your budget to be able to do would be satisfactory to me. And if you choose not to, I still just want to present myself so everybody knows who I am. And that's what I'm here for.
We're glad you come. We're glad you bring your business to LEFLORE County. We could appreciate it.
Well, I plan on doing several more. I actually have another event in planning. I saw Mr. Johnson outside and talked about doing something for the kids. A very popular young lady from Nickelodeon by the name of that girl Layla. She's very, very popular, about 190 million followers or whatever. So we've been in discussions with that. So we plan to keep going. I just want to like I say, present myself to you guys so everybody knows. Anybody in here other than I know y'all at the show, but y'all make the show? Did y'all, anybody make the show? I know you did. Was it a great event, Sheriff? Great production? All right, so, yeah, so, and even if you didn't on this one, I brought some of my tickets up. I went back to the car to extend, you know, the invitation to you guys and also to you too, ma'am, if y'all want to come. I'll give you some tickets to attend the event because I want you to kind of see what it is. So you won't have to hear about it, you know, because with everything, even if it's good or bad, a lot of people hear the negative first. So I want you to see and listen to it for yourself. But again, my name is Danny Lewis, and that's why I'm here. And I plan to keep coming back.
Let me ask you a question. You use the sheriff for security. You use our department for security.
Yeah, Sheriff Payne is always there.
Y'all work it out.
Yeah, I've been coming here for 20 years, Mr. Abraham, so I kind of know, you know, the do's and don'ts and the ins and outs and things of how it works here.
Is the facility big enough?
So,
Is the facility big enough?
yes, it's more than big enough. I kind of wish you had some more room so I can pack some more people in there. They ain't never big enough. But it's big enough. This is the, in my, between Jackson and Batesville, this is probably the largest facility, indoor facility that I know of. You know, the other ones are not. It's quite bit spacious, but it was good. It was real good. I do find out that in order to get the number of people that I want to put in that building, though, you have to spread yourself out. Delta is spread out very wide, so it takes a lot more to get people to come in here. But if people are willing to come and they want this, they want the artists that they can see in their backyard versus driving to Memphis or the Landing Center where the ticket is a lot higher. Yeah, we had an event a couple of weeks ago. Pretty much sort of the same, just a few bigger names, but tickets were $275, $250, but that's a different market. You know, and I plan to scale it down and bring the same type of entertainment here, where the citizens can afford it. And the one thing from the few elected officials and appointed people in positions that I've learned that I talked to, all of them seem to have the same common goal. They want what's best for the community. And so I look forward to coming back.
All right, y'all, anybody else got anything? Doctor, what's your name?
I'm Danny. Danny Lewis Senior, no middle initial.
No,
Do you ever do any outdoor?
All the time. I have in the small town of Lumberton, Mississippi, I make the news in New Orleans and Hattiesburg. I had over 8,500 people at the airport in Lumberton. I shut down 49 and 59 unexpectedly. So the highway patrol came in and gave me about an hour and 30 minutes to get the show over with because they didn't know what was going on. And I do this, I've been doing this a very long time. I turned 60 years old the day after Christmas, and I've been doing this over 40 years of my life. So between gospel and wrestling, and I was telling the tax assessor I worked with Jerry Lawler and Ric Flair and done some boxing matches, MMA. I talked to Kite, and I put him on the phone with some people. We talked about doing a lot of different things here that'll be good for the public.
all right.
Have you been to the city and to the?
I have. Everybody has welcomed me fairly good. Mayor McAdams and Mr. Charlie Mack, I called him. He enjoyed himself at the show.
So I'm gonna welcome you. Did you ask the family?
I did, sir. I did, very much, just like I'm asking you.
Who did they don't?
I don't know if I'm privileged to share that publicly or whatever, but they've been very gracious to me. Probably they have.
Should be public information, but anyway. Is it the city and the tourism or just the tourism?
I spoke with the city. I
You
don't
ain't
know.
talking tourism.
No, I have not.
You understand, the county really doesn't get a whole lot. We want you here, and we definitely appreciate you coming. But financially, the ones that benefit are the ones that have the sales tax on, and we don't.
Oh, okay. Well,
So they benefit. That's why I asked you, especially the tourism.
I have. I spoke to the mayor and the board. I haven't spoken to them, but however, you know, I'm pretty familiar with small town government. So I know that tax revenue is shared most of the time between the city and the county. I don't know how it's done here, but I will share this with you for future references. On March 11th, I'm going to be down at the state capitol for the Mississippi Southern Soul Resolution, which is in an attempt the second year to bring in more federal tourism tax dollars into the state of Mississippi for Southern Soul Blues. And we have named, the governor has signed a resolution to name Mississippi the birthplace of Southern Soul Blues. So we're working on that, Mr. Abraham. And again, like I say, I don't care if it's $1, if it's $0. I'm coming to make my statement and present myself and just ask for the support. If you don't support me financially, whatever advertisement you might have available to me, I would appreciate that. I don't plan to come here like maybe some others on the outside and use your money to do my business. When I make a decision to come, I already got a plan. I'm just asking for the support.
As long as you and Mr. Johnson got it worked out, I'm fine. Either way.
So we have that.
All right. All right. Well, thank you for coming. And
Now let me ask you, if anybody don't come to the show Saturday, I got some free tickets for you. So,
Mr. Lewis.
yes, sir.
You have a card?
You can take my number, sir. I don't have any cards. Oh, my number's public. 901-355-7318. That's 901-355-7318 for more info. I'm also a radio personality.
Spoken like a true spoken like a true promoter.
I'm humorous, man. I've been on the radio since I was 13 years old. So if y'all want some tickets, I'll be more than glad to.
What show is it?
Give them to you.
If you want,
I mean, what do you want? I need to know. No,
I'll-
you will. Okay, let me get over here. I don't want to give them all away now.
Give me all. Give me all.
How many board members?
I'd like to get with you. Let's see. What the county does.
There you go.
Because if we don't have it, I know we don't know. If we do have it, what are we gonna get? And how can we help?
So we can look at expenditures and, revenue from it.
That's what I'm saying, I'd like to see what the revenue generated for the city, because that's county. That doesn't go anywhere else, so let's say the county doesn't get anything, the county does. The question is, do we get more than we have to put
I
out?
understand that, because there are some expenses that we have to incur purchasing different items and so forth, so, but I can get that information, that's not a problem.
Yeah,
I think it's it.
I've been working with Mr. Johnson on, his revenue and his budget, and, he's doing a great job of providing me that information, so whatever the board needs, me and Mr. Johnson will get together. But we've been working together on.
I wanna help them if we can.
Right, absolutely.
I mean, I can't raise money for the county.
Absolutely. That's all of our main, concern is doing what's best for the county.
All right. Thank you again for coming through.
Thank you. Thank y'all for here.
And this time, 4:15, with Shirley Kaufman, request sponsorship, June 10th, 2025 celebration.
How y'all doing, everybody?
All right.
Hi. I know y'all remember me. It's been a while. The last time I did, how you doing, sir? The last time I did Juneteenth was in 2019. Here in Atlanta, actually, I've done it in several different states. Miss Collins and Miss Gwen is here because they have faithfully been doing Juneteenth in 2020, 21. Every year they've been doing it. But this year it's the year 160th. And of course I was on the national committee where we challenged Congress to make Juneteenth a federal holiday. So I worked on that committee, and this past year I was in Washington. Congress approved us to hang our Juneteenth flag. I spoke at the press conference there, at the press club there, and we finally made Juneteenth a holiday, despite all of the issues and the isms and schisms that did happen. So with that being said, this year, I've been working on this since October. We have a Zoom that we've been working on since October, and it's called a collaborative. I don't know if you guys got a copy. Did you guys get a copy?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So this year we're doing we're calling this a Mississippi Delta Community Collaborative Juneteenth Festival. So this time I want to do it. I suggested to them, instead of the park in Edavina, we want to ask for permission to use the park in the county, and I don't know if we get that permission from y'all or the city. And we also, I'm just giving you guys some updates on what we're doing. And sponsorship. Okay, first of all, let me just say that I've partnered already with Sunflower County, Washington County, Loudoun County, Marshall County, Bolivar County, and Grenada County. There are representatives from each of those counties in our organization. I have a Zoom meeting once a month since October. We just had our last one this past Sunday. The next one is scheduled for the 16th of March. Ms. Collins is a part of it, and several people around the counties. So, and I'm asking Greenwood, Ms. Kite, this is your year, reach out to me, or let me reach out to you. And I have to be honest, I've sent information to different ones in Greenwood, except for Brother Robert Beasley. He's always right there and right on time with me. But I'm not getting any response from Greenwood. Why, I don't know, but I'm not. And I got people on this Zoom I got the NAACP rep from Greenville, from Sunflower County. I got different people from everywhere, all over. And then we're going to even talk about the state. Speaking of the business and business girls, sir, I had to go speak with them as well because I do have partners from several states. And, when I do Juneteenth, generally I have people come from every state anyway. This time, I got massive people coming from different states. I got several people that have signed up to do their family reunions here. I got several groups that have already committed to come and to set up tents and everything. So I've already spoken with the Visitors and Business Bureau and working with them on helping me get hotel discounts and stuff like that. So basically what we're asking is any kind of way you guys can consider helping us. I'm just reading this agenda here. Brother Benny Thompson donated some money or made sure that the county got some money. I'm sure y'all got plenty of reasons to spend it. But you guys would be a part of it. Well, I'm just saying, I just noticed that, you know. I'm not sure. That's what I do. I reached out to Pepsi Cola. In fact, Pepsi Cola has agreed to partner with hosting the barbecue contest. So that I thought that was cool. They called me the other day, and I went back over there and spoke to the representative. So that's what they want to do. So that's cool. They want. I guess they have a group that they want to actually set up. They have a team that wants to barbecue. So Pepsi Cola wants to compete.
Okay.
So anyway, with all that being said, Ms. Collins, did you have anything you want to say? Or Ms. Quinn?
I just want to say we're very excited about this year's 2025 Juneteenth experience. Hopefully, it'll be the best. We've been doing this on a very small scale every year, but this year is supposed to be an expanded Juneteenth celebration. And so, as Ms. Carpenter said, there are people from out of state who are coming to Intervena, of all places, which we're excited about that. There are some things that we have to put in place with the Sunflower Park because
Electricity, water,
it's supposed to be bigger than it's ever been before. So we just really appreciate you all support. You all have been supporting all of our initiatives for the city of Intervena and Mr. Mitchell.
Yeah, I think I need to hear Mr. address that.
So frankly, I'm just gonna say it's in all y'all's district. I knew somebody was gonna say something like that because I have just so you know, I have representatives from each of your areas because it's a collaborative. Just so you know, it's a collaborative this time.
But what I was saying is electricity and all.
Yes, sir. That's all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everybody address their own situation.
And I've asked Amazon to do a cooling center, and they're working on it. So they're gonna let me know. We're gonna check on that. But the people told me to find out if there's water there and hook up for water. So I don't know if it's just one hookup, because we can't just have one hookup, then that'll limit. So I don't know. You can let me know about that later. But I talked to them and they confirmed how they want to participate and help me.
Okay. As far as the park, thank you. As far as the park, the water and the electricity is available. As far as how Amazon does a hookup for cooling stations, I don't know, but we'll make the water is accessible. Electricity is accessible. Board, I have been in contact with Ms. Charlotte every time she comes down. She talks with me. Actually, last year at the Juneteenth, I think I spoke. I got a chance to say a good word. And Mayor Collins and I are real close. I look forward to Juneteenth. The thing with our board is that it's a budget type thing. So what I would suggest is that our board gets to look at our advertisement county resources, because I want this board to contribute something. We give to a lot of other things, a lot of other people come before us and we give to them. So I would like to just look at our overall advertised county, not the individual one, but the same one that we gave Mississippi Valley State something. Look and see what we have there. Let's probably sponsor it and give it something. Become one of these sponsors. Now, how much that will be, I can't say right now.
We'll be grateful. Whatever you advise, sir.
I think we should do something.
Take whatever you advise.
And I really appreciate y'all coming. My opinion.
You see why I did it, John?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Y'all happen to go to see the availability.
Yeah, we're going. Of course, I'm ready to go do that challenge again.
Y'all going?
Yes, sir. I'm going. Ms. Collins is on the agenda. You can answer that.
Will they help?
The board. Yes, they're going to.
They're gonna contribute.
The seats.
Whatever they have, they're going. Hopefully, let me put that word in there. Hopefully, they will do that.
city usually
But it's going
contributes
to-
every year.
We're going to do it, whether they.
I've done it every year, whether they, you've always helped me. You and your brother, I just want to give you a little clout, I'm sorry, but y'all help me when I start, they do stuff outside of the board. In fact, the flagpole, I'm just going to give it real, that flagpole, and I need a flagpole, it's not saying I'm asking you to do it again, but I will need a flagpole in Sunflower Park. And let me just say that flagpole will also be used for you guys have football games and baseball games and things like that. So there should be a flagpole. But that flagpole that sits in Edwina Park, his law firm, him and his brother, had bought that flag and had someone come out there and cemented it down that pole that actually sits in that park. Just so y'all know. That's it. In 2015, the Abrahams bought the flag. Remember that? That was a long time ago.
They won't believe it.
The Abrahams bought the word. That's their flagpole sitting in the park in Divina.
We believe it.
So I need a flagpole, sir, also.
And believe it or not, every park.
Yes, sir, I agree. That's why I had one. Yes, sir. Because we're going to pay tribute to our veterans. I don't know if I'm going to get the military this year. Trump has a different story now. So I don't know. But usually I have
Mr. President,
what?
Mr. President, Mr. Abraham asked if the city donated, and from my recollection, the city of Greenwood donated every year.
All right,
Okay, Ms. Collins, in 1 minute. We are having a prayer breakfast, invitation only, in fact. So the breakfast is specifically for the Ministerial Alliance, our municipality, and the school board district. So I will reach out to each of you and send you an invitation in due time, just to let you know. And it's going to be interesting because it's about discussing our education and different things like that. We have some innovative ideas and some things. Of course, I got some stuff going on.
All right.
And we want to just thank you all so much for listening to us and supporting us in our
We get this,
June 28th, Saturday, June 28th. Got plenty of time. I got plenty of time to run around this county and all over the United States and find some sponsors.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. Thank y'all.
We're gonna try to make it long.
Yes, sir. That's what I wanted to do.
Make it long.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Folks, my name is Robert Beasley.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
President, clerk, board members, attorney, chair, step back. Y'all know my name, but I'm gonna get this whole introduction. My name is Robert Beasley. I am the District Deputy Director, State Director of the most venerable Maurice Local Grand Council of Knights of Pythagoras. The Knights of Pythagoras is a community-based mentoring program for young men ages 9 to 20. It is our goal to reclaim our community, one child, one male child at a time. So I say that we're going to teach them leadership skills, life skills, and sports. What we need in July of this year will be the first grand council. And we want to take at least 3 from Greenwood to that council meeting so they can kind of see how things are done. The council is known by NU organizations, especially the science organization. It's run just like a law. They have a grand person, a senior ward, and a judge, and they do the function. We let them run the council. We're just there to advise them because we want them to learn leadership skills and how to work together. Also, how to resolve conflict without government. We got that problem here. This program was reinstated in Mississippi by the most wishful Maurice Lucas Sr., who is the most wishful Grand Master here in the jurisdiction of Mississippi. They've been around since 1951. They were in Mississippi before, but they dropped because of we couldn't get no men. But now we have master masons in Greenwood, Indianola, Greenville, Cleveland, Clarksville, Butte, Mount Bayou, Davis, Wyoming, all are setting up councils to attract these young men. So what we want asking the money for, I'm asking $2,000 for because it's $800 for each child. And I want to take two. So that they can come back and share their experiences with the others. And saying we want to do something about these shoes. Got your opportunity now.
And when is the conference?
Sir?
The council meeting?
The conference, July 25th to 27th.
And where is it being held again?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
This meeting kind of, we're gonna kind of tell you the same thing that we told the other young lady. We're gonna let the county administrator and finance chief look at our advertising county resources, because we don't have it before now, and we got a type with a real type. But any way we can help, I promise you, but unless one of these young gentlemen got something that they get, so,
Well, that's actually wise. I'll take it any way you get one. And whatever you contribute will be an intricate part of making sure those kids get this.
we will make sure that we go ahead. Go ahead, excuse me.
Go ahead. Have you all selected the 3 young men that you're?
We have 6 now from the community.
Okay, yes. And
I have got approval from the school board and from the superintendent to implement, go in and get an assembly of all the male students. Present this to them. Just today, and then I got 9 kids. Because kids want to be involved, they want to do something, they got their way to go. And we want to be able to give them snacks when they have councils. Kids get bored. We want to be able to take them to a field trip, to the museum, civil rights place, places like that. So a lot of these kids ain't never been out of Fort County. So we want to make sure that we enhance that for our future leaders.
What did you say you wanted sponsorship of? You did you throw it
900
out?
I mean,
2 kids.
2,000.
600 each kid.
800 for each kid, about 800
for each kid to save 2.
Round trip.
He said 3 on some.
3 kids.
3 kids?
3 kids.
Okay.
We are working on, we are not just asking y'all.
Okay.
Right.
We got fundraisers going on right now. Matter of fact, I got some tickets y'all want. I'm serious, I ain't playing. They're $5 each. And we got prizes, 3 prizes. Because we really want this to work. It's not, I'll be on the radio every week. I get tired of saying somebody's child got shit. I get tired of it. I want to hear somebody graduate from law school, medical school.
Yeah.
They are supervised, the mayor. Because these young men are going to be shadowing you all. I'm going to make sure that they come and watch what you do so they'll know how to go in the training. So if we want to say these boys, that's all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Henry, and I'll be one of those tickets. When you have your 3 young men that you're going to take to the conference, then send these churches, these area churches and love.
Well, that's my next move. We want them from everywhere in the community, not just the school. We really want to tap into those trouble kids, at-risk kids, the ones out on the corner. With the gun, with the drug, the pants and not the butt. We want to stop it. And the only way you can stop that, a male child, has to see a man.
Yeah.
The only way you do it. We want to be the Prince Hall Masons of Mississippi. Want to be those men.
How is the military into this? Your veterans reform, why did they do it?
They're not.
Well, y'all not.
I'm in a bunch of organizations, and the American Legion, They're gonna give us a donation.
But they're not in.
But no, you have to be a master mason in order to participate. And the only way you become a master mason, you gotta come to the 3 degree. Just saying. I don't know. It's
I don't
tough.
know how master I am at anything.
I'm a master of the lot. So, I get the last say so.
How many do you have involved in your program right now?
We got 9 from the school district.
From the school district?
And that it takes 9 to run a council. Every station. Glad Barrel, we have those 9. I'm working on a meeting place with the Greenwood Community Center, but we don't have to. And Deborah's gonna get with me soon to let me know. We gotta find some free time because she got a lot going on, and we want to be able to meet with them at least once a month. Continuously, on a regular basis, not just we decide we want to meet. We want to have a rest. Oh, and I didn't say this part. The best part of this program is that one parent has to participate. Their parents are responsible for. This is the initial setup, the birth of this program. After this, the parents will be responsible for fundraising. They will be responsible for doing activities. And the child can participate like that.
Good. That's good.
But you got 9 kids at risk right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say they at
At
risk.
risk, not at risk.
I got 9 kids from Greenwood, LEFLORE, South Lake School District.
Okay.
And you gonna send only 2. Y'all gonna only send 2.
Well, over the whole state, we're gonna send 35.
But no,
And 5 adults. But we're gonna send 2 from Greenwood. Since I'm the deputy director.
From Greenwood.
2 from Greenwood.
And other counties you want 2, if you can do it.
Well, we're gonna try to get 2 from every little city. Okay, we can. Because that means, if you research the Knights of there, they have been successful in Tennessee, Texas, Alabama, and North Carolina. The program works. What it takes is sacrifice and commitment. Got to be committed. Got to want to see these children. You got to have love for one thing first. And you want to see them succeed. And the only way you're going to do that, as I said, you got to be an example. They don't have that now. Not at home.
All right. That was most.
Whatever y'all give me, we appreciate it.
All right.
And as I said, you will be listening to come see.
Thank you, Mr. Davis.
Thank y'all.
All right, thank you, Mr. Williams. All right. 432 was Leroy West, A and B.
Good afternoon. I have 2 proposed changes to the personal property road. First one is property Sanders mostly. Some items were removed before 1/1/2024. We requesting a reduction of 17.7. And the other one is T&E diesel repair. This business closed in May of 2023. We requesting a reduction of $15.95.
Second, every moving from second, any questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
On the railroad, we have 4 proposed changes. First one is Marquise Johnson. This should be assessed at 10%. We're requesting a reduction of $33.63. The next one is Melvin Brodowski. This was the store down at Sign that burned in 2023. We're requesting a reduction of $82.22. The third one is Clay Pettit. Mr. Mitchell, this is the 1919 Antiques building in Pennsylvania. I went in the building and the roof done fell in. The seal, complete ceiling is gone. The building is no value, and we're requesting a reduction of $12.94. And the last one is Charlie Johnson, should be assessed at 10%. We're requesting a reduction of $3.27.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
It's been moved properly second. Any question? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Motion carried. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. 4:35 p.m. Council Road, Director of Florida County Solid Waste, request approved to employ Derek Irving as a liquor boom and garbage truck driver.
I'll make that motion.
Second, it's been moved properly second. Any question? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Motion carried. Go back to the 440 restretch. We're gonna put it back on. County Administrator, you here wanna take it on the, go ahead.
Mr. Larry Pike Johnson, Director of the Andrew Queen Civic Center, is requesting to employ Mr. Edward Austin in maintenance pending, his pre-employment.
That's correct.
That's correct, yes. I would have said the same thing, but
Yeah.
she's a lot better looking than I am.
Well,
Amen to that.
I got to say that.
I got that.
But yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you.
Emphasis on pending the pre-employment.
Okay. Yes, sir.
On the recommendation of county administrator, I'll make that motion. Second.
It's been moved properly second. Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Well, up there, can I just say something?
Go ahead.
I will be extremely brief. Again, I thank you all for passing that motion pending
Pre-employment screen.
pre-employment requirements. Things are going quite well at the Civic Center. If you haven't gone out, I invite you to come out. I understand we're going to have the unveiling
Yes.
on the 12th of March.
14th.
14th.
Mhm.
And so things are going quite well right now. We have a number of activities we're bringing. We brought some in the past. We got some other things lined up. For those of you who like wrestling, who like boxing, who like just a number of different things. Wet t-shirt contest. We just have it all. but we have quite a bit.
I was gonna clap, but I didn't.
But you know, I've reached out to a lot of promoters, and that's something I constantly do daily, and they're very excited about some of the things that we have going on with the facility itself. We're study workers. We're working on our webpage to get it up to date.
Yep.
So things are going quite well. So you can actually come out, see what's taking place. Concerts are just a small part of the different things that we have going on. We had North Greenwood Baptist Church. We had a gospel concert there last week. And we have a number of other things that are taking place. So we have, I'm just excited about it. We've got a really good crew that we have, and just ask you to continue to support us and just come out at any point in time. And on the question about I think it was you who asked Mr. Lewis that we use for the Florida County Sheriff's Department, every opportunity we get, every function we use this man, they come out and do an excellent job for us. So we're excited to continue to have a good partnership and working relationship with them. So again, just want to let you all know thank you and continue up the good work.
Speaking of the website, is that on the Florida County or is that on the Civic Center?
Well, I know it's on the overall Florida County Board of Supervisors. We have the tab on there.
Yeah.
So you can go to either one.
That tab will take you to
Direct
the Civic Center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
Have
hyperlink.
good evening.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Mr.
Appreciate it.
Johnson.
Thank you. Okay, 450, discussion of the 500,000 appropriation given to the county by Congressman Benny Thompson.
Talk to me about the, I don't know anything about it. All I know is the hospital said that, Reginald, you told them you was gonna do this on behalf of the hospital. And when the grant, or whatever it is it a grant? I mean, nobody up here, as far as I know, it didn't come before the vote.
The hospital company.
They told me that. Yeah.
They told you that I told them that I applied on behalf of them.
That you would apply on behalf of them, that's what you told them, they said.
Who is they?
Gary was one, I got it from, Gary was one of them.
Let me put it in writing.
Well, do you know anything about it?
Yes, I do.
Is
That's why
it
I'm
a
at the
grant?
podium.
Is it a grant?
That's why I'm at the podium. Hold, you asked me a question. Oh. Okay, board, back in August 9th, 2021, I brought forth a proposal for a healthcare pandemic and disaster relief center. This board approved this proposal. I went to review the minutes of that meeting and on the Green taxpayers account. We began the discussion at the 35:19 minute mark. At the 53:40 minute mark, this board agreed that we would actively search for funding in the amount of $500,000 for health care, mental illnesses, and disaster relief. Okay? At the 58:22 minute mark, I made the motion, Mr. Collins second, and we had one to abstain, and the motion passed, with you voting against it.
Voted against it?
Yes, sir. As it's coming. So, and your reason was because you said there were other needs in LeFlore County, and that you were concerned about the flooding in LeFlore County. That was the reason that you stated then.
I'm so concerned about the flooding in LeFlore County.
Yes, that's why you voted against the proposal.
Okay.
But all of the proposal addressed all of that. Disaster recovery, mental illness.
For the hospital.
Health care.
For the hospital.
The hospital is a part of health care in LeFlore County.
For the hospital.
Okay, health care.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when it came time for the county to provide the funding, to disperse the funding for the proposal that we approved, the board did not. So, as it was stated in the meeting on August 9th, 2021, we began to actively search for funding. As of March the 8th, 2023, we applied.
Who is we?
LeFlore County.
And what day?
This board. This is dated March the 23rd. The proposal was approved back in 21.
March 23rd or what?
The proposal was approved on August 9th, 2021. With the approval, there was the authorization to actively seek grant funding. With the reluctancy of this board to provide funding, well, we went ahead and actively pursued grant funding. Pause. In the amount of $500,000. Mr. Attorney has seen the application. The county administrator at the time was knowledgeable about this, and we applied. And we were awarded $500,000 for community project funding. Now, this $500,000 that LeFlore County has been awarded did not cost the citizens one red cent. Not one red cent, 100%. As is the $21 million that we secured, and that is earmarked to address our flooding. What's the problem?
What's my problem? How much the hospital gonna get out of it?
They done got $240,000.
The hospital, we gave the hospital over $80
You
million.
applied on behalf of the hospital, didn't you?
No, sir, I just told you. I just told you.
Greenwood, LeFlore, the county.
Y'all can talk all you want to. It should have come before this board.
He
It
just
did. No, the grant, I ain't never seen the grant.
It did.
Let me see the grant.
Well, let me ask you this then.
Let me see the grant.
Why are you questioning grant money that came in
Because
that you voted against?
this board,
You voted against it. So
it
how
don't
does it
matter.
make a difference to
This
you?
board should be able to vote.
You
This
voted.
board
No,
did.
that was something separate now. When the grant went
It's the
in,
same proposal.
Man, you
that we approved. This is the same proposal that we
We
submitted.
ended up, I tell you
And
what,
we got approved
make
for
sure
it.
you know,
So you
on my
believe,
behalf.
you believe Marchand before you believe one of your board members?
I believe who?
Marchand before you believe one of
I
your
don't-
board members?
Rob, yes, sir, because
I've
never seen the grant.
You saw Benny
You seen the grant, Rob?
You saw Benny Thompson stand right there and award the
I
Florida
didn't
County
see that.
$500,000. We took a picture, you saw it in the news.
We seen everything.
All I'm asking you is one question.
So why are you against anything that we want to see for the Florida County? We secured $21,000 for the flood, 21 million, and you against it.
Where you see that?
You against it.
Where you see that?
On the steps of the
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I did not say I was against it. I told you to be realistic. You would not get that for 4 or 5 years. Even
And
if
when
you started it.
Marchand was here, you were against the hospital getting
I
any part of the
understand.
500,000.
I got a right.
And now you sit here and saying, what part are they gonna get of it? When Marchand was here, you stated that you didn't want them to get any part of it. Now you backtracking.
Y'all upset because
I'm not upset.
I'm telling you this.
I'm just trying to figure out what's your angle.
Because this board has the right
to
vote. I don't know one member. I can't go to Jackson and get $500,000 without this board knowing. This board has got a right to do.
Yeah, just read the minute.
Oh, come on, Robert. You didn't even see that second board order. Come on now, y'all. Look,
Go to the minutes.
I looked to the minute. I'm asking you to copy the
How much have you been a part of? How much over the past 4 years? Federal funds. What have you applied for? What has LeFlore County been awarded?
I don't have a clue.
Let's move on.
Yes, let's move
Y'all want to move on. Wait a minute just a second. I want to know when we going to act as a board again. Because that's not a board function. Y'all should have brought this before the board. Now, Robert, I don't know whether you know it or you didn't know it. I don't have a clue.
Let me tell you
You
something.
even was the president.
And I'm glad you brought it up. This board votes together 95% of the time or more. The only somebody that votes against it is you. You would just find someone that vote against something. Just for that. So for you to say this board don't work together.
I didn't say, I'm saying that this board has a right. I have a right to look at the grant before we put it in. I mean, that's just what's supposed to happen.
So do you want the grant?
I want to see a copy
Do
of
you
the
want
grant.
the grant? I'm asking, do you want the 500,000?
Yeah, but it was for the.
How do you know it's for the hospital? Because Marchand told you.
No, that's how it came down.
You said you didn't know anything about it. You said you didn't know anything about the grant. So how can you say it was for if you don't know anything about it? So
I
you
do
didn't
know it because
Well, let's put it like this. If it was for the hospital, it ain't for them now.
that's right.
There you go.
That's right. But now Leroy is well aware that we transferred the money from the hospital to the county.
And you the one said you didn't want to have it. That's on your book.
Didn't say who. You was the other. That ain't got nothing to do with that.
No,
Bob.
just 500,000. You say you
That
didn't
ain't
want
got
to
nothing
have
to
it.
do with the fine. They talking about the other money that he came up here. He talking about this other money. He talking about that 500,000. When I was going to ask, when he was selling that beds and swing beds or whatever.
Okay,
But I'm
let's
just
move
trying
on.
to tell you,
Let's move on.
you got a right to do what you got to do, but the board's got a right to know what we do.
The board did. You
No, the
just
board did not. Now, you can say what you want to up there, Rob.
did. They don't take.
You've been here long enough to know they did.
I know that I ain't gonna take the word of Marcel over one of my fellow board members. I know that.
That's your business. I'm just telling you, I know I didn't.
445.
No, I didn't vote on it.
You right.
You sure right?
You said it.
I voted against the
You
thing.
did say it on the document.
You sure right?
I just don't want it. I don't want nobody to help me on how to get me up for free. I'll get my own.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Miss Deborah here. approval of homestead exemption contract for the year 2022.
Yes, sir, these are the homestead chart exemptions that were denied by the Department of Revenue due to various reasons, the majority of being that the applicant had not applied with state income laws. Okay.
Okay,
The
fine.
homestead exemption chargebacks. These come from the state of Mississippi for various reasons. The majority being that if the applicant has failed to comply with the state of Mississippi income laws, or they have applied for exemption on another piece of property, or they're or in another county or in another state, or they do not meet the qualifications as head of family, so therefore they were not eligible for the homestead exemption.
Okay.
So we're asking to have this.
I make that.
This approves the homestead exemption chargeback for 2023?
Yes, sir. 2024 will be coming out this month.
Okay.
So they're not approved for it.
Right.
I second that,
They've been moving to talk to family. Any questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval of December 23rd minute, January 6th, 2025 minute, January 9th, 2025 minutes, and January 13th board minute. That December was the 23rd.
I looked at, well, the 9th, I wasn't here, but the, January 13th board minutes were, I looked at those, they were good. On January the 6th, it's just a couple things, and I noticed that some of them are missing documentation. But on, when we appointed the board attorney, at the bottom it states after a vote was conducted on said motion, it is approved 5-0 to appoint Supervisor Eric Mitchell as board president. So that's under the board attorney. And also
that's on the 6th.
that's on the 6th, yes sir. And also on a couple pages over, I noticed the next 3 pages had Supervisor Moore had arrived in the boardroom on, who was at the, it comes up with Mr. Gary, something to do with Mr. Gary. But then the next several pages, it says the same thing. Supervisor Moore had arrived in the boardroom, Supervisor Moore had arrived in the boardroom, Supervisor Moore had arrived in the boardroom.
Yeah.
So what time, just a question to say, when did he arrive? So if it's on this one right here, I think it should be on this first one. And just, because the next 4 pages have it then after that.
Yeah.
So I guess if we can fix those necessary corrections, add the documentations, change that.
Yeah.
13th and 6th is fine to me.
I think days, that all documentation be with the minute. But I'm like, we can go past these and get them approved. And when we put them in the book, I'll look at them and make sure it's all right.
Yeah, I was just saving papers.
I know.
You need to present the book.
The book, okay.
But that way he can sign it tonight, and we can attest it in his own.
I
And we know what you vote on.
I guess when we go to the new program, then we won't have to worry about the paperwork and the road area.
We're still going through training.
Okay. You're gonna be a lot of. We getting you ready for it.
I can make a motion for minutes January 6th and 13th with the necessary documents being added and the corrections.
I'll second that motion. If it moved and properly second. Any questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carried. December 23rd, I'd like to make a motion on them.
Okay, I'll second that.
If it moved and properly second, any questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carried. the January 13th, I had
Nine.
Nine.
the ninth
That was the emergency meeting.
emergency meeting.
Yeah, I'll make that motion, Chair.
Okay, second. If we will talk a second. Any questions?
I'm gonna abstain.
All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carried. And that was the, on the,
That was the one we had.
well,
Correct.
yeah, right. All right. 5 PM was suggested we come control.
And we got one before.
You got one more?
I'm sorry, you got a minute agenda. There's a
Oh, I got
agenda.
another. Oh, you did.
Discussion of the farmers reserve and fund.
I have to put that on.
Oh, I got it, I got it.
They put out
I got
this
it now.
one today.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yes.
4:55 PM, discussion of deputy coroner retirement.
I'm trying to see what we can possibly do. And I need this board, and that's why I want to do this. You got some deputy coroners out here, been here for 10, 15 years and stuff. And they are saying, well, they're giving them their money back, and you're not eligible, shouldn't have never been eligible.
For retirement.
Right. So I think this board, and I guess what I'm asking, there's a resolution in this board requesting that they be grandfathered in, and from this point forward, do whatever they got to do. But I mean, you know, we need to do something as a board, in my opinion.
Yeah, I remember when, Coroner Sanders came, back here last year, and, this was an issue, one of the deputy coroners.
It's the same ongoing issue.
Right,
But we've stressed it out as long as we, I think the board needs to be involved. So I would make a motion that we send something to the board.
What are legal grounds for grandfathering clause or contacting PERS, or just find out what's our next step?
I do think it would have a strong, we have a stronger argument with the resolution. And not just me speaking with it, but for the resolution to actually, if it's possible, to grandfather you. I think that would be
Now, this resolution go to the retirement first board.
I'll make a motion that we do that.
Question is, how many of them out
How do they what?
there? How many of them out
I
there?
think it's 2 or 3, I
I
don't know.
think it's 3, Mr. Collins.
3.
I think it's 3.
Is that
I
correct?
mean, Deborah's gonna get it, she's elected. Then you got, who else? You got 2.
Sanders, Barlow, Davis, and Neiman.
It is on,
Yeah.
Neiman.
is it gonna cost the county money, or is it not?
Always, I mean, we've been paying it for years.
They've been paying into it.
They've been paying it, we've been matching it.
Oh.
I mean, but if you had 20 years of service today, and all of a sudden the first said, well, you know, no longer eligible, and give you your money back, they got you for you.
They're on salary.
They get paid more.
Denise,
They get
Ma'am,
Per
you
call.
wanna come to the
okay, they get paid, they all get a general
Nika, come
salary.
to the podium, please. Thank you.
Hey, yes, thank you, man.
Good evening. They all of them, including Ms. Sanders, they all get a general salary. Of course, hers is more than theirs. But how it all started is, and when they do get additional money, it's based on the calls that they come out on, which is a set fee for that.
So it's salary plus call.
It's salary, yes, sir, plus calls. So it depends on, and what they're called, those calls are called inquests. And I get those forms every month. And there's a fee for each one. Some get more than others. But how it started is PERS had flagged one of our employees. And they asked me to provide them with how they get paid or a certain length of time. Take, for instance, Mr. Will Need. I had to, I'm sorry? Okay.
No name.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I had to go back from October 2003 to April 2024 and had to manually send them all of that person's money that they received from that length of time. So they said based on how they were input into our AS400, which is what I inherited with an exception of one of them, they said that they were not PERS eligible. So what I had to do is provide PERS with the length of time that they were getting paid the time that they were here. And they established, and I talked to one of the supervisors there, and he informed me that we had been corresponding through email that they were not PERS eligible and that they will be sending me money back, which will include two different amounts. One, the employee paid in, B is what the county matched. And I was to, in turn, take that check, deposit it into payroll clearing, and generate a fiduciary check to the employee. However, leave the amount that the county paid in the account. And that's what I did for those three employees.
Right, which came before the board those 3 times.
Those 3 times, yes. Well, those 2 times. I just got the last one on today.
So these employees thought that they were on the retirement list.
Yes, sir. When these employees first came employed with the county, they were put into the system to receive or be in the retirement system.
And PERS has been accepting some money on this and the individual ever since 2004.
Yes, sir. They've been accepting money.
Said anything until.
So one of them got flagged, and then they inquired about, did we have any more of the same status? So of course I had to provide them with that. And it's nothing that counted it. It's just something PERS said that, so to speak, quote unquote, that it shouldn't have never been like that to begin with. Mm-hmm.
So if we grandfather these in, so what about the future coming up? Yeah. So all we need is a motion for a resolution saying.
I think that it would benefit, I know it would benefit the employees who work for 20 years. It seems to me that PERS is considered for the part-time employee, but I think with the resolution of the board, that if it's possible, would they waive that part of the rules and regulations? I think it's worth a shot.
Again, I make a motion to move on.
Second, move to proper second. Question. All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. You gonna do that resolution? All right.
May I ask a question, please?
Yes, ma'am.
With the information I just received from the last employee, what direction are you all putting me in terms of how do I handle that? Do I do him the same way we did the previous 2, or how am I to treat that?
Hold their funds or give it back. That's what she's asking.
You've already given that to
the other 2. The board voted to give the other 2.
I have board orders for those. I just don't have the last one that came.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the back?
I'm sorry?
Who is the back?
No.
I can't name that. I can show it to you, but I can't name it.
Show it to him. Just show it to him.
So, you know the name?
He said it was on the board agenda last.
Okay, that's fine.
He got it.
So if we didn't do it for the other 2,
We did do it with 2 columns.
I mean, we'll give the other 2 your money back.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully they haven't cashed the check, but they might have.
That's on the real list to do it.
But anyway, we still can work on it. And I'll give you the lawyer money back.
Okay. I mean, it don't take so thank you. I don't know what to do.
So
I still have direct.
Yes. The reason I say that because didn't nobody discuss this with me, so I don't know what to do. Somebody has to call somebody because I don't know what to do.
That would have to come on the agenda.
until it comes to the board to approve.
But you do have it.
Yes, sir, I do have it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can I make a recommendation that we treat this one the same way we treat the other two, just in fairness?
I know, I want to say, that's what I would give you.
Just to be fair across the board, because it's the exact same situation. So if we vote today, then we're treating this one individual differently than we treated the other two a month ago. I can see if it was a year ago, but it was just a month ago. So.
So you're asking the board to be consistent, don't you ask?
With the decision, if we're going to, vote to grandfather the men, then we wait until we're done with these, since it's three coming in with the exact same request.
That's right.
Whatever the request is we just did a month ago, which I know the request because I brought them before the board, I would like for us to do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
We're not talking about years, we're talking about a month, and I want to be fair across the entire county.
And that would, I mean, I would think that we can vote on that because you have a top one to discuss a deputy coroner retirement. It doesn't specify what it is, it just a discussion. So I think we could just take that under consideration now. And if that's the case, I make a motion that
We got a
We got a motion for the resolution.
We got a motion for the resolution. It passed.
resolution. So we still, that ain't, yeah, that has nothing to do with giving that person the money. You still don't do a resolution.
But with the other two, correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, what Mickey's saying, the resolution is out there, but.
Yes,
Yeah, the resolution says what to do. We didn't specify who the resolution for. We just said do a resolution based on the discussion in depth conference.
What I'm requesting is on the other two, the employee received what they paid in, the county received what they paid in. And the county received the majority because the county paid in the majority. I'm asking for the exact same thing for this particular employee, only because it would be fair if we just did.
I'm motion that.
To refund them
What they paid in.
What we did
For the other two, what they paid in is what we would give them, what the county paid in is what the county would keep. That's my recommendation.
And that's what we did for
The other two.
And I make that same recommendation on behalf of this individual.
Unless,
And I second.
okay.
And then moving properly second, all in favor, say aye. Opposed? There, motion carried. All right, send it money back.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, well, I'll give it to me. But William, you got anything?
Hey, let me vote no on it.
Okay.
I'll take it later.
You told me, let me what?
Okay, on A,
I did.
approval of constable fees for the month of February 2025. I'm gonna get a motion.
Then we move properly second, any questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? There, motion carried.
For B, approval of the budget amendment for the juvenile detention center.
What you mean?
Do I have it in my?
Can we table it until after the closed session?
I'm just going to executive session.
Okay, and come back.
Okay.
Thank you.
In my head, okay. 5:10 p.m. engineer report.
Has been hurting too.
Yeah.
Not today. I'm saying tomorrow sometime. I just need them, so we get fit there ready for next week. All right, this is y'all's, first estimate for the elevators. KT Thompson, asking for $44,460.